Sean Akins, and I'm here with Buzznet in Mansfield, Massachusetts, here to see the Corn Family Values Tour, and I'm getting ready to go meet Flyleaf, so let's do it. Oh my gosh. Hi, nice to meet you all. Man, God, this is an honor. Yeah, thank you. Oh, man. Oh, that's awesome. First and foremost, this has been a huge jaunt across the U.S. for you all. What has it been like to be on tour with so many other bands and hitting so many cities in a few months' time? And do you kind of get lost sometimes as to where you're at and what's going on?
Definitely. I woke up this morning, I had no idea where I was.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool though. Like, I don't know, it's like the same exact thing every day. Just like, I don't know, the weather's a little bit different, I guess.
Do you guys have any hobbies you do on tour? Like anything you try to play or get past time?
I play a lot of video games.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just goof around and hang out with the other bands and I don't know, watch movies, TV in my bunk.
Any favorite movie you've watched on tour 100 times?
I guess V for Vendetta came out on DVD, and that's been pretty cool. And it's influenced me in many ways. But
You can see the El Diablo.
El Diablo came to us recently as a result of that movie. But.
Definitely.
I just run, and I haven't ran in the past couple of days, and I like to read, pass the time. Talked a lot on my phone, my girlfriend.
I saw recently on Flyleaf Online that you guys recently recorded a song with Richard Patrick from Filter, or ex-Filter. How did that come about? Did you guys approach him or vice versa? And who picked the song, U2's Pride?
We were able to do U2's Pride in the Name of Love. And I think it was in New Jersey at the PNC Bank Center. And we had a practice in Manhattan like the day before and that morning too with Richard. And it was really fun to kind of get on the stage with a hero, you know. But
we all like that song. I mean, the hit on "Hey Man, Nice Shot," and when we didn't recognize, like when he came on the bus, I didn't know that he was going to be like doing a surprise performance with Korn. Like Korn actually that night after we met about doing the song, they played that song behind him and he sang it, and it was really a great surprise. So that happened one time on the tour.
There's only one other band, obviously, on tour with you guys that has a female lead singer, Candace from Walls of Jericho. Is it awkward at times being surrounded almost by all males, or do you fit in pretty well with everybody?
I don't normally think about it, but then I saw an interview on VH1 with Corey when he was in his Slipknot, garb or whatever, and he was talking about how metal is one of the last things that men have that they can just beat their chests and be manly about, and I remember going, well, I'm gonna ask him about that. So I was asking him, I was like, I saw you, and then me and Candace happened to both be there, and of course we're like both sitting there like, yeah, and I saw what you said about women and about how, it's your one last thing, and then here we are on this tour. I wonder what you think about that. And he's like, oh, well, I think that it's true, and I was just, it's part of it. And I was like, me and Candace kind of ganged up on him a little bit about it.
Awesome. A lot of bands such as yourself and My Chemical Romance have fans all over the world and of all ages. They say your music saved their life in some way, whether it helped them through a suicidal moment or brought them out of depression. That was kind of a touching subject, but how does it make you feel to know that you're out there saving lives with just your music? I mean, you guys are just people, but you're out there saving lives. That's really awesome.
Well, a lot of times people will talk about how it's done something like that for them. And what you said about we're just people, I mean, our band's name used to be Passerby because we wanted to make sure that it was always up in front. They were just like anybody else, that we're no better than anyone. We happen to have a story that's being told from a stage, but everybody has a story. And if you knew everybody's story, you might not hate anybody. You could understand where they're coming from. And so it makes some kind of like a certain kind of pressure on you to remember that we're standing in front of people and that they're looking at us to see how to be, and
kind of holds you up a little bit on the pedestal.
Even if you don't want it, and whether we want to be heroes or not, you hear that, and people look at you that way sometimes, and you can't act like it's not true. You can't mock that too much, otherwise you'll send them in the wrong direction. But we're just as like screwed up as anybody else, and we have problems, and we're up and down. And if our faith is if our faith in God pulled us through, then that's the kind of thing that we're gonna present to the people in front of us. We're gonna present who we are and say, yeah, this is how we came out of it. Hopefully, it'll help other people. So.
Also, too, I wanted to I know this is totally cheesy, but I turned 26 last week, and I got my tattoo. Thank you. My very first tattoo, my brother took me out. He's like, you got to get a tattoo, man. You're 26. Let's go get one. And my nickname I've carried for quite a few years is Code Zero. After 10 years of having this name and going so many places with it, I want to get that tattooed on my back. I want to get the name of it. And as we were looking at fonts, I found this font that had wings on it. And I instantly thought about the Flyleaf fans website with the Flyleaf fans and the wings. And I was like, dude, after winning this contest and turning 26 and coming to see you guys, I totally had to do that. So I actually got the wings for Flyleaf, to kind of tie into it on my back. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so like I said, it's a symbol of my things, and to never forget this day. So it's very awesome.